Hey, this is Gatorex, and oh my gosh, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are confirmed real. Sadly, I don't have a trailer analysis because it kept getting blocked worldwide, but what I do have right now is a mini theory. Now, of course, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is going to be a revisit to Kanto. However, the player characters aren't the usual ones we would see. Now, no official details have been given about these two, but one thing's for sure, they look very young. I mean, compare them to previous player characters and they barely look like they're 8. But what is interesting is that among the vast fake leaks and rumors leading up to this game, one of them stated that we would be playing as the children of Red and Blue, or of just Blue, because Red doesn't exactly seem like the social kind of guy, and Blue, well, he gets around. Alright, so let's talk about that possibility. What if the two player characters are the children of Blue? Well, in the trailer for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, one thing that is emphasized is that you can play local multiplayer with this game, and that whoever you play this game with would take over as the player character that you did not choose. So it seems like these two characters aren't going to be rivals of each other in the main game, but rather they're male and female counterparts of a generic-ish character, similar to many other player characters. So that is something to note. But it could still work out even if we go with the theory that each of these are the children of Red and Blue respectively. Like say the girl is Blue's daughter because she's shown with an Eevee and the boy is Red's son because he's shown with a Pikachu. Then the story could build and be shaped based on which one you pick. However, there is one thing to note. In the trailer for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we do see Professor Oak, and it doesn't seem like he's aged very much. Now, the last time we saw Red and Blue was on Alola, and they were about 10 years older than they were in the original games. So maybe 20 to 22. And if they were each to have children like these kids, they would probably end up being in their 30s, give or take. So that's 20 years later, and adding 20 years to Professor Oak would put him at the very least in his 80s, potentially. But of course, in anime, old men can be extremely fit, although I don't necessarily think that that's what Professor Oak's going to be doing. I think the main important detail to note is that it was specifically stated that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are basically remakes or reimaginings of Pokemon Yellow. And so it would very likely take place at the same point in time as Pokemon Yellow. Later in the trailer, we do see that we'll be able to battle Team Rocket at some point. And aside from the wacky Rainbow Rocket shenanigans in Alola last year, Team Rocket was around during the days of the original Generation 1, reformed in Generation 2, and disbanded for the last time. So really the most likely situation is that this is just another case of an alternate universe, because that's a thing in Pokemon now. And in this universe, these two kids are the ones who would make their journey from Pallet Town all across the Kanto region. It could also be possible that these are alternate versions of Green and Red. There are some similarities. Of course, clothing is different and the hair color is a bit different as well. They also bear some resemblance to the player characters in Pokemon Go. And since Pokemon Let's Go has interaction with Pokemon Go, that makes a lot of sense. And since Let's Go takes place in Kanto and again with the story of Pokemon Yellow, it would make sense that they're younger versions of the trainers in Pokemon Go since this would happen first. But more realistically, I think that these are brand new characters. I don't necessarily know how much importance these characters are going to have in the story of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but I think I can pretty confidently say that Blue, you are not the father. But anyway, let me know what you think. Are these characters related to previous ones we've seen in the past? Or are they something entirely new? And on top of that, how are they going to contribute to the story of these new games? Leave a comment below and we'll continue the discussion down there. If you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been Gatorex. Have a nice day.